Hello and welcome to day one of the 5-day AI Marketing Bootcamp. During these next 5 days, I'm going to wow you with all things AI. To get you ready for today's presentation, I'm just going to go over what we're going to cover, and tomorrow and the rest of the week will not be as formal, but I want to set the stage for everything we're going to cover this week because it's so important to get the most out of this experience together that you are aware of how this is going to go down. So I wanted to make this as interactive as possible. So that's why I'm only going to be using slides today because everything else is focused on action and implementation. So today is going to be about an introduction to AI. We're going to talk about psychographics and demographics, what they are and why they are important. We're going to use AI to identify your ideal clients. I'm actually going to show you an example of me doing that live and in real time. So you can go out and do it this evening, and then you can come back and post it in the Facebook group so I can give you feedback on it tomorrow. We are going to talk about key questions for your ideal client identification. So again, if you have the workbook, this will be handy because I'm going to use those questions to input into Chat GPT, and I'm going to be using Bard, Google's version of AI. It's Bard, B-A-R-D. I did suggest you get Chat GPT. I believe it's .ai, both in the workbook and in the emails that I sent. But if you don't have the paid version, sometimes that version moves a little slow because there's millions and millions and millions and millions of people using that version. So if you are going to use the Chat GPT.ai long term, I encourage you to upgrade to the paid version, which I think is only $20, but trust me, it is well worth it in the long run. We're also going to do a step-by-step process, as I mentioned, of me using AI so you can get a feel for how AI works, how you need to talk to it and get the outputs that you want. And I'm going to give you your homework, which is you're going to use the examples that I gave you in the workbook to find your ideal client using AI. And then last but not least, there are going to be question and answers at the end. Again, as we go through this presentation, pop your questions in the chat. I will circle back and answer all questions. And at the end, you can come off mic and answer any additional questions you may have as well. First thing I want to say is please eliminate distractions. I want to make this as interactive as I can for everybody involved. And I want to make sure, again, that you get the most out of this experience and the next 5 days with me, because I did make a promise to you that if I don't totally blow you away with what I'm going to show you and what you're going to be able to do with AI, that I will give you double your money back. So I got a lot to show and prove to you today. You must show up all 5 days live in order to get that money back guarantee. But I promise you, it'll be worth it in the long run. I'm so excited. I've been working on this for like the last 2 weeks. So this is going to be an awesome experience. Also, if you are here, there is a bonus for you, right? So I have the Ultimate AI Toolkit. Now, you saw the offer when you signed up for this boot camp. The offer was to get the Ultimate AI Toolkit for $67, and it would include a replay of all 5 days of this training. So if you did not take advantage of that offer, you've got a second chance. Up until midnight tonight, you can get the Ultimate AI Toolkit, which will include the replay of all 5 days of this training for $127. Now, it's going to the general public for $197, but I'm giving you another opportunity to take a bite of the apple. And let me show you everything that comes with the Ultimate AI Toolkit, and then I'll drop the link in the chat. So inside of the Ultimate AI Toolkit, on top of this 5-day training, you are going to get three or more than three. I'm sorry. You're going to get modules on how to create social posts. In this post, right, in this module right here, this shows you real time how to use AI to create content, take that content and put it into Canva to create branded social posts. Marketing campaigns. These here are all the different types of examples of marketing campaigns that you can put into AI that will kick out results that will be specific for your business. So just a little housekeeping here. Everything that you see here, these are all modules. These are all lessons inside of the module. So the marketing campaigns has the most lessons because that right there is where you're going to get the best bang for your buck. It's getting the word out about your offer to your ideal clients, customers, or business partners. I've got a script in here for video marketing. If you've been following me on my page, you probably noticed that I've been doing a video every single day for the last 15 days. Part of it is because I want to promote this amazing event, but the other part of it is that I'm in a 60-day challenge where I have to do a video a day for 60 days. That's a lot, but it's not that hard when you use AI, because all you have to do is tell AI to create a video script for you. You load it on your phone with a teleprompter, and then you do your live video where you're just reading the words from your teleprompter. But in this module, video marketing, I show you how to tell AI to create a 60-second, 90-second video script for you, so that way you can look like a polished person on your video. You're also going to know how to do market research and customer characteristics. Now, a lot of that we're going to cover inside of this 5-day AI marketing bootcamp, but there's some more detailed, in-depth training in here. Oh, by the way, all of these trainings are videos. So you get to watch me in real time making these prompts in AI, and you get to see the output, and then you can start and stop and pause and at your convenience to make it work for you. The other part you're going to get in the Ultimate AI Toolkit is you are going to get the mock sales calls. So if you're someone who struggles having the sales conversation, and if that's you, don't feel bad. We all struggle having I still struggle even after 5 years or whatever. There have been some times where I've gotten a little mousy when it comes time to ask for the sale. But when you have these mock sales calls, you can have confident conversations. For me, I only get a little nervous when I'm making a sales call and I know I'm giving somebody an option to join me with my high ticket program, but I'm still able to control the conversation. Why? Because one, I've done it a lot of times, and because with the mock sales call module inside of the Ultimate AI Toolkit, you can talk to AI and have a conversation where AI will spit out objections to you and give you spit out objections, excuse me. They'll spit out objections and then give you suggestions on how to handle the objections. That's a lot of objections in there. But that's the other thing that comes inside the AI toolkit. And then I'll talk about keywords. So if you have a landing page or a capture page, which is a one page where people enter their name, email, and phone, or you have a full-blown website. SEO is so important because SEO is how you rank up to the top page of Google. If you're doing YouTube videos, keywords are very helpful. Keywords are the words that will allow more people to see your videos on YouTube. So I've got a whole module in here on SEO, which talks about how to use keywords to rank up on Google as well as on YouTube. And then there's a module on chatbot automation. So if you've ever been inside of a chatbot and you wondered how that happens and how that works, chatbots have been around long before AI, but now AI makes chatbots that much easier and that much more targeted to your audience. And then you're going to get bonus number 1, which is you're going to watch me implement this with one of my clients, this whole training with one of my clients. Bonus number 2 is building your marketing and email funnels. If you are inside of my Facebook group, I did a video where I created a whole funnel in like a minute. I think it was like a minute, maybe it was 15 minutes to do the funnel, the emails, and everything. But there's a video training that I did where I created a whole funnel in no time flat. So that's another bonus that you're going to get inside the Ultimate AI Toolkit. This way you don't have to fish around for the videos on my page or inside of my group. And then bonus number 3, of course, is the replay of this entire training. So again, if you missed the early bird pricing, which was just a mere $67, you have got another opportunity to take another bite at the apple. I'm going to drop this link inside of the chat because at midnight tonight, and this is not fluff, it will happen at midnight tonight, the price will go up again the price will go up again at midnight tonight. So if you want the replay of all of this, you can get it for $127 tomorrow, and through the rest of the week, you're going to get customer pricing, which is $197. So there you go, my friends. There is that link if you want to take advantage of the Ultimate AI Toolkit so you can get the replay of all these trainings and have this as part of your library. So let's get back to this training here today because I got a lot of good stuff and I don't want to take too much of your time because I want you to be able to get into action as quickly as possible. So with that being said, let's get to it. Let me move all this stuff out of the way. And while you're here, go ahead and drop in the comments, where are you from? I reside in Englewood, Ohio, which is a suburb outside of Dayton. If you are familiar with the 70s soul and funk, we are the home of the Ohio Players, Parliament Funkadelics, and a lot of people have crossed through Dayton, Ohio. Our most famous resident is Roger Troutman, if you're familiar with him. So yeah, I'm just outside of Dayton. I'm about an hour and a half west of Columbus and an hour and a half east of Indianapolis and about 45 minutes north of Cincinnati. So let me know where you're from, and I'd love to know where you are watching from this evening. All right, a little short blurb about me. I promise I'm going to make it short. Why am I qualified to give you all this information on AI? I am qualified because my very first computer was a Commodore 64. So I've been a geek girl since 1982. If AI was a person, I would be fanning out right now. Also, my master's degree from the University of Dayton is in the management of information systems. Plus, in my bachelor's degree from Purdue University, I was also writing code. I was writing code when C++ was like the code of the day. None of this point, click, drag stuff. So again, AI is so up my alley. Also, I own a digital marketing agency, so I know all about marketing and messaging, so much so that people hire me to do their copywriting and their Facebook ads for their clients. They white label my services so they can charge a premium to their clients to have me do their marketing. So that's just a little brief about me. Again, I said really short to let you know why and how I'm qualified to bring you this information. So if you're wondering why I want to start with your ideal client, it is extremely important that you understanding your ideal client, because it enables you to maximize the impact of your marketing. AI is so precise. When you see what it's able to do today and throughout the rest of this week, when you get clear on your ideal client, you're going to be able to create messages that are going to be engaging. When they're engaging, it increases conversion rates. When you increase your conversion rates, that means better outcomes for your business. And if you don't truly have a deep understanding of your ideal client, then your AI marketing initiatives will lack direction and it will fail to resonate and connect with your ideal client or your intended audience. So why do we focus on psychographics and demographics to get started? Well, if you're not familiar with these terms, psychographics focuses on customers' lifestyles, interests, attitudes, values, behaviors, and it reveals their motivational and psychological factors. Psychographics are the emotional piece of our customers. If we can understand our emotional component of our customers' wants, fears, dreams, hopes, and desires, we are 80% of the way to sealing the deal. Buying decisions are 80% of emotions and 20% logic. So if you think of the last car you bought or the last big ticket purchase, right? You knew what you wanted, whether it was a car or a house or whatever. And even if it was just that much out of your price range, you made it work by logically talking yourself into it. So again, if you understand the psychographics of your ideal client, that's 80% of the thing you need to make the sale, and then you can work on the logical components from that. Demographics are basic things like age, gender, income, education, location, and it gives you a broad overview of your target audience. Both psychographics and demographics are important because it helps you create and tailor a message based upon the language, values, and interests of your ideal client. It helps you identify relevant channels for engagement, and it helps you to design personalized experiences and develop effective marketing strategies. Basically, when you understand the psychographics and demographics of your ideal client, you create a great customer experience, which is what we want for our ideal clients. Okay, so now let's get into your workbook. I said it was going to be interactive, and this is where the interactive part comes in. Let's get into your workbook. I'm pulling it up here. And if you read the intros, that's great. If you didn't, circle back. We are going to jump to page 5. Let me scoot this over here so you can see it. It's not scooting. Here we go. All right. On page 5 in your workbook, I talk about these are the questions that you want to put inside of AI. This is what you want to ask AI to get the results that you need so you can understand the psychographics and demographics of your ideal client. Understanding your ideal client is the first step on the path to creating effective marketing campaigns. So let's go ahead and test this out. As I mentioned, I'm going to be using Google Bard. It is a free software. So let me pull this up over here. I got a lot of screens going on, so I appreciate you. All right. Where is Google Bard? Here we go. All right. So let me open up Google Bard. And it's Google's version of AI. So I'm going to take my first question here, and this is what you're going to do with your AI. If it's going to cooperate, let me go into my Word. There we go. All right. So this is what you're going to do on your homework. Your assignment for today is you're going to put in here, paste it in here. What are the demographics of my ideal client? Now, you're not going to say my ideal client. So let me give you a few examples because I got a lot going on. So I'm going to say, what are the demographics of people who are interested in all natural biohacking? All right. Fix my spelling there. So these are my ideal clients. This is what the products that my network marketing company provides. It's all natural biohacking. So I still got a spelling error, fix that. So don't put in my ideal client. You want to put in a descriptor. As I said in the workbook, the more specific and descriptive you are in what you ask AI, the better the results. So let me see what Bard has to say. So this should tell me like age, gender, sex. Okay, see, here's what I got. Biohackers tend to be younger, with the majority of people interested in all natural biohacking between 25 and 45. Men are more likely interested in biohacking than women, but this gap is narrowing. Biohackers are typically well educated, with many having college degrees or higher. Biohackers have higher incomes than Gen Pop, and they're more popular in urban than rural areas. So that is a great descriptor of people who are interested in all natural biohacking. So let me put in another example. So who are the demographics of, I'm going to be real specific, of people who are interested in, let me copy this and drop it down here. And I'm going to say, what are the demographics of, I'm not even going to say network marketers. I'm not even going to say people, rather. I'm going to say network marketers who are interested in Facebook and Instagram ads. What are the demographics of network marketers?
You gotta fix marketers.
I did. Thank you, Carol. I got spell check. Help me out. So we're good. And Instagram. And here we go. All right. So it's thinking. So while it's thinking again, so these are the demographics. Network marketers interested in Facebook and Instagram ads tend to be younger, with the majority between 25 and 65. Women are more interested than men. Network marketers interested in Facebook and Instagram ads are well educated, with having college degrees or higher. They tend to have higher incomes, and it's more popular in urban than rural areas. So this is an example of 2 examples of demographics. One example was for my network marketing product. Another example is for my Facebook ads coaching business. The reason why this is important is because if I'm running Facebook ads, then I want to run ads to the population that's most interested, which is the 25 to 45, because I'm paying money for this. Women are more likely interested in men. So maybe I want to target women in my ads instead of men, since that's where the AI is telling me that's going to get the best bang for my buck. So understanding the demographics is really important. So now let's get into the psychographics. So I'm going to drop this in here from your workbook, and let's copy it and paste it in here. What are the psychographics of people interested in all? Oh, no, let's switch it up. What are the psychographics of people who are, I'm going to say not even people, of network marketers who want to learn AI? All right, so it's thinking. So now it's going to give me psychographics, and just to switch back over while it's thinking to, oh, look, that was fast. All right, some of the psychographics, they're curious, they're ambitious, they're problem solvers, they're tech savvy, and they're results oriented. So again, having this knowledge is going to play into what it is that we're going to do tomorrow. This tells you the kind of things that your ideal client, customer, or business partner are actually interested in. Going back to your workbook over here, drag it over here. So remember, psychographics are personality, values, attitudes, interests, and lifestyles. Because the one thing you don't want to do on any of your social sites is to be an online commercial for the product, service, or opportunity that you have to offer, unless that is your business, as it is in my case. But you also want to put some personality to it, right? So if you scroll through my page, you'll see all kinds of stuff. You'll see me giving a shout out to my other mother for hooking me up for July 4th and bringing me some food. You'll see lifestyle posts. You'll see inspirational, motivational quotes. So my whole page isn't just business, 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 but you want to let people get a glimpse inside of who you are by focusing on the personalities, values, attitudes, interests, and lifestyles of your ideal client, things that'll interest him. Like, let's go back to my Bard here. Let me get that pulled up. I believe, yep, here we go. So inside of my Bard, so network marketers who are good at solving problems are always looking for new ways to improve their business and more likely be interested in AI. So my video that I did yesterday was video number 14. In that video, I talked about 4 steps to set your Sunday up, 4 things to do on Sunday. I can't remember what I called it. It was like 4 Sunday setups for the rest of the week. Look, why am I guessing when I can just pull it up? I got my Facebook right here, right? So anywho, on my page, go into my page here. I did a video yesterday and it was, I got to change that. See, that's my motivation inspiration for today. My 4-step Sunday prep for great content. So that was my video for yesterday. So again, you want to provide information and value, but it's got to be something that's relevant to your ideal clients. So I'm going to do one more example here. Let me pull it up and get into Bard. Okay, so who are the people most likely to use my product or service? So if you have a product or service that has a name, this prompt is going to be super, super valuable to you. So let me go in here. So I'm saying, who are the people most likely to use or buy? And I'm going to put in the name of my network marketing company. Use or buy Bella Vita products. That is the name of my network marketing company. And let's see what it says. Who are the people most likely to use or buy my products? Because again, as a psychographic, I need to understand who is most interested in it. All right, so it says Bella Vita peak products are most likely to be used or bought by people interested in biohacking, health and wellness, and network marketers. So I'm not going to read through all of this, but if you are seeing the value in how you can use AI to really drill down and get a deeper understanding of your ideal client, customer, business partner, drop a comment in the chat. Because again, when we get into tomorrow, where we identify the wants, needs, fears, dreams, goals, and desires of your ideal clients, this information is going to be super, super valuable to you. What this whole week is doing at day 1 builds on day 2, which builds on day 3, so forth and so on. It helps you get a well-rounded picture in AI of who your ideal client is. So when we get to creating our offer and our promotional content, we are going to nail it right on the head, because we are going to have such a great understanding of what our people are looking for already. We're not going to reinvent the wheel. I say all the time, we already got fire. We already got the wheel. Everything is a variation of what's already out there. And it doesn't matter who's doing it. I don't care if it's Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, Russell Brunson, whoever, you name it. Nobody can do it like you. And AI will allow you to put your own personal spin on it. All righty. So with that being the case, let's get back to what we got going on for today. And let me pull you up. Where are you? There you are. Awesome. All right, my friends, your assignment for today, if you choose to accept, is I think somebody needs to mute themselves, please. I want you to go into Chat GPT and enter the prompts for your workbook to identify your ideal client. Once you get a real clear, well rounded understanding of who your ideal client is, go to our Facebook group and drop that inside of our Facebook group. Let me get you the link to our Facebook group. Let me see here. Is this it? Yes, it is. All right. I'm going to drop the link. If you aren't already in the group, go ahead and ask for admissions and I'll get you in as quickly as I can. If you are already in the group, then go ahead and drop your biggest takeaways and your aha moments from what you see and what you found out when you use Chat APT to identify your ideal client, customer, or business partner. All right, so there's the link to the Facebook group. Again, if you're already in there, that's great. If you're not, please answer the 3 questions. They're just 3 really easy questions to get you in as quickly as possible. And I'd love to see what you find out about your ideal client, customer, business partner. It's going to be an eye opener because I'm telling you, when I run my Facebook ads, I was running my Facebook ads for everybody from 35 up to 64. But now that I know my ideal clients are 25 to 45, guess where I'm focusing my advertising dollars, right? And then the messaging, the kind of things that people are interested in, what they want, that really makes a difference because if you can tap into the emotions, as I said earlier, you're 80% of the way to closing the sale. So again, I just want to let you know, guys, that you can get the Everything Chat GPT for network marketers and online business owners. This is the ultimate AI toolkit. And just to show you everything that is inside of that, again, I got to remember which windows I have open. This is everything that you're going to get with the Ultimate AI Toolkit for network marketers and business owners. Again, it's going to go a lot deeper in what we have today and this week. Plus, you're going to get the recording of all 5 days of this replay. I'm going to drop this link in the chat again, so that way you have it. You can get it for special pricing today. It ends at midnight, and this is not scarcity, it's for real. After midnight, it will go up to what the general public pays for this training. So let me drop this link to you if you want to make sure to get your hands on all this juicy goodness that I'm going to have for you as I show you how to create great marketing campaigns with, hold on a second, you guys can't see my screen? Nobody came off
We
mute?
can't see the link.
Oh, I haven't put the link in there yet. Here you go. Sorry. Thank you.
For your Facebook group, for your Facebook.
Oh, okay. So let me back up. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. So this goes to everyone. So here is the link if you want the Chat GPT Ultimate Toolkit. And then here is the link for the Facebook group. The Facebook group again. There we go. Thank you for letting me know that you couldn't see the links. I just dropped them in the chat again. The first link is for the Ultimate AI Toolkit that you can get for $127. It will be $197 tomorrow, which is what I charge the general public. And the other link is to join the Facebook group where you're going to share with me the insights that you got about your ideal client. Also, my friends, you are going to get the replay, all 5 days of the replay. I've already created the page for it. I haven't uploaded today's video because, of course, today's video is not available. So after we do this live, I'm going to upload the video into the page that I've already emailed you. So I want to make sure you have that email. So you should see it when we get out of this class today. That is where I will house all the replays for all 5 days of training. The replays will be up for a limited time. So if you miss something and you need to go back and rewatch it, you can go back into the replays and catch that out. Again, they're only available for a limited time. They will come down Monday midnight. So Monday into Tuesday, all the replays go away, unless of course you get the Ultimate AI Toolkit. You will get all the replays plus all the other juicy goodness inside of the Ultimate. Oops, I'm sorry, going the wrong way. Inside of the Ultimate AI Toolkit. All right, my friends. So next steps, where do we go from here? Well, of course, I need you to go into your Chat GPT AI and play around with the prompts that I gave you to get some clarity on your ideal client. And participation and engagement are going to be the keys to getting the most out of this experience. So please make sure you post inside of the Facebook group your biggest takeaways and aha moments that you find out about your ideal client. You might be like me and know and see that you're targeting the wrong age group. And doing today will help you go as we go into tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to identify the wants, needs, fears, dreams, goals, and desires of our ideal client. Wednesday, we're going to find out what our clients are looking for online. This is where we are going to find out what they want. So that way we are giving them what they want, not what they want them to have. There is a saying in sales is where you sell people what they want, but you give them what they need. So you got to give them what they want, guys. And then day 4, which is Thursday, we're going to create your irresistible offer. I'm going to walk you through the process of creating different types of tools inside of AI. If you want to create a course, I'm going to show you how to create a course. You want to create a quiz? I'm going to show you how to create a quiz. Not just a quiz, but a quiz that actually captures results so you can give people quantifiable information at the end of the quiz. So I'm going to show you different types of irresistible offers you can create using AIs after we finish Wednesday when we find out what we're going to put, what our clients want. And then day 5 is where we're going to create our promotional content. We're going to take our show on the road and start letting people know this amazing thing we have that they've been asking for. So again, make sure you participate and engage if you want to get the most out of this process. And without further ado, first, let me say thank you everyone for being part of this experience. I hope I enlightened you a little bit more today about AI than what you may have thought before. And we are ready for Q&A. So let me go ahead and open up the chat first. I do recognize hands, so if you raise your hands, that's totally fine. But let me clear out participants and get into the chat. All right. So I said clear out participants. How do I do that? Okay, close that. There we go. All right. So I'm going to take it from the top. And let's see, it took a long, whatever. Already down. So anybody who had trouble getting into Zoom, we had people in here at 7 o'clock. So whatever trouble you had, I do apologize. And I opened this room at 7:46 to make sure it was open. So I'm sorry if you had trouble, but please know I'm going to make sure I open this room 15 minutes early every day. We'll start promptly 5 minutes after because I know some people get a late start, but I make sure I open it at least 15 minutes early so that way you can get in. And let's see, already downloaded my Chat GPT on my desktop. Awesome, Carol. Thank you for that. How do we sign up for the paid version? So if you go into, let me see, I have the free version of Chat GPT. So let me open this up again and let me go into Chat GPT. Chat GPT. Here we go. Log in. I think I logged in with my Google. We'll find out here in just a second. Let's see here, screen 2 and log in. And I'm pretty sure I did it with my Google. Again, we'll find out. Sign me in. If you want to know, I'm looking to the left. That's where my other screen is. Okay, so now if you see over here on the left, once I'm signed in, it says upgrade to plus. So if I click on upgrade to plus, that's when I can upgrade for $20 a month. Again, Chat GPT, as you're going to read in the workbook, Chat GPT is what fuels AI. And there's companies that have AI, but we're all using Chat GPT. So I don't want to get into the weeds with the geeky stuff because I can. Remember, that's what I do. So that's how you upgrade. All right, let's see. I took advantage of that already. Awesome. Have no idea what a chatbot is. Okay, so a chatbot is if you comment on somebody's post and all of a sudden something shows up in your messenger, that's a chat bot. They have their post set up to where when people comment, they go through a series of questions inside of your Facebook Messenger. So that's a chat bot. All right. And let's see. I posted the link for the Ultimate AI Toolkit. Yep, it's an automatic response. Already getting benefit for that. Awesome. Thank you, Carlene. Appreciate you. And what is the bot? Okay, got you on that. The Atlanta, Philly, Connecticut, Maryland, Las Vegas, 118 degrees. Oh my Lord, you keep that over there. Florida, Tampa, Orlando. Thank you, thank you. Maryland again, around DC, Annapolis, and Baltimore. I'm originally from Indianapolis, so I'm a Naptown girl at heart. Indianapolis will always be my home. And the difference between Chat GPT and Google Bard. Good question. So the difference is there isn't really a difference. Biggest difference between Google Bard and Chat GPT is Chat GPT can save your conversations. If I wanted to save my conversation with Google Bard, and I'll show you here, let me share my screen again. Share screen. All right. So if I want to, if I like what they say, which of course I do, if I want to copy and save this, then I would have to go in here and where do I save? There's a play. Oh, here it is, the three dots. So I'd have to go to these three dots. I would copy it, and then I would have to save it to a notepad or a Word document or something else. And the other thing about Chat GPT versus Google Bard is that Google Bard doesn't learn you, whereas Chat GPT and some of the other more sophisticated AI platforms get to learn you. And you're probably like wondering, like, what do you mean learn you? All right, so let me show you with the ultimate thing that I use for my AI, which is in NowSite. And I use NowSite because it's an all-in-one marketing system, customer relationship management system. So what I mean is by learning me is that like I got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of chats in here. But because I put so much information in here and it saves my chats, it gets to learn my speaking style, it gets to learn my mannerisms, so it can give me responses that are very, very similar to what I would say without the benefit of Chat GPT. So that's what I mean about that's the biggest difference between Chat GPT and Bard. And you can most certainly use both. Bard is free. It's a Google AI that is totally free. Chat GPT, the basic version, is very free. Again, the only reason why I suggest the upgrade is because of all the millions of people on there, you'll sometimes find that it locks up on you or it takes a long time to give you results. Okay, can you post a link to Facebook again? I sure can. Here you go. I'm going to drop it in the chat. Here is the link to the Facebook group. A number of you are already in there. So here is the link to the Facebook group. And there's that. And let's see, I had my Chat GPT earlier today, gave it a few questions to provide. Oh, good, good, good. What are the benefits of paying for Chat GPT Plus? As I said, you just get a better user experience. And that is all the questions. So Carlene, excuse me, your hand was up. Please feel free to come off mic so I can answer your question today.
You already did answer the question. It was it was the difference between Chat GTP and the Bard, Google Bard.
Okay, awesome, awesome. All right, guys, please give me your feedback from today. If you don't want to come off camera, feel free to come off mic. How did you feel about today? Do you feel as though you understand how ChatGPT can help you get more insight into your ideal clients? Having these prompts will help you have those conversations. So again, you don't have to come off camera if you don't want to, but please feel free to come off mic and give me your feedback from today.
It was great, great, great class. And I think I'm going to learn a lot and help me with my opportunity in business, especially in the network marketing realm and real estate realm. So thank you. I had a question. Is this Facebook group different than the one that we're already involved with?
No, sir. It is my main group. Again, I think most of you here are already in there. Okay. And you are all set, my friend.
All righty. Thank
awesome. You are welcome. Thank you for the feedback. Anyone else? I'm a fast talker, so if I talk too fast, just tell me to slow down.
Hey, Cecilia, this is Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
Hey. Hi. This is I know I'm eventually going to upgrade like real soon, but it's funny because my network marketing company, which I'll be going to the convention in August, is starting to introduce AI GPT. I said, oh no, I'm going to get up on this. So
Yes.
I would be the head of the learning curve. Thank you very much, because it's the thing to do. And for what I understand, that also once you upgrade, they also you can do graphics, give you graphics. If I'm not mistaken, if you had an idea and it kind of give you an idea of your graphic, like you know, it's very very specific, and then it'll just learn you. And because I didn't know that it also can give you ideas for graphic for other things. I just it's just multifaceted. So I'm glad for this training and this class. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Tammy. I'm happy to have you here. And I'm going to give you guys a bonus, right? So, you want to talk about graphics. So, let me pull up my screen again, and I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to show you how you can use your AI to give you image suggestions. All right. So, you can go into your AI. You can say, give me image suggestions. I'm going to say for my AI marketing boot camp to post uh, on social. All right, so let it think about giving me some image suggestions. So this is a bonus that I hadn't intended, but since you mentioned it, I like it. All right, so look, see, it's giving me ideas. So any of these I can use if I want to. I could say, give me other suggestions. Like, let me say, make them less techy and more friendly and inviting. All righty. Now, that's not really AI, so I don't know what that's about. This is a computer with coffee, but again, you can use these as suggestions. So use images with a positive, optimistic tone, and then you can put words to it, everyday objects. So these are the suggestions. Again, the thing about AI is only a tool to use to enhance what you already know and what you already do. As an added bonus, I'm going to show you how you can have AI give you content or text to go with these image suggestions. Give me text copy to put image suggestions to promote my bootcamp. All right. So it should give me image suggestions for each of these prompts that it created for me. Because sometimes you don't know what to say with the picture, right? So let's see what it gives me. All right, image one, learn how to use AI to take your marketing to the next level. Sign up for our AI Marketing Bootcamp. Join our AI Marketing Bootcamp and learn how to use this powerful technology to grow your business. So they gave me 4 texts to go. Here are some text copy suggestions that you can put with the image suggestions to promote your bootcamp. All right, it gave me 3 images, but 4 forms of text. And another thing I forgot to show you with Google Bard is that if you view other drafts, it gives you more than one version. So let's click on version 3. And then image of a person using computer tools. See, so now it's giving me the image of a person and the text to go with it. This is definitely a better representation of how to use text to image. So this is another advantage of Google Bard that I wanted to add to our training today. Another thing that I love about AI and what I did with the client, I'm a SCORE mentor, and I was with the client on Saturday showing him how to use AI. And I'm going to do a Instagram Square post. And you always want to do Instagram Square because Instagram Square is good for Facebook and Instagram. But Facebook is not always, it doesn't always transfer to Instagram well. So this is a thing that you can do. And I'll show you what I did for him. So inside of Canva is text to image. If you don't see text to image, click on apps and then type in text to image and click on it. and then you click on it. When you do, it'll show up in your sidebar over here like it does to me. So what I was talking with my client about, he runs a computer lab where he teaches kids from 12 to 18 how to write code. Children, happy children. Let me say happy children at a computer. So, okay, there we go. So now Canva is going to search all the gazillion of Canva images out there and give me suggestions for happy kids at a computer. See? So you can use Canva for text to image, and you can take these images. Whenever you use an image in Canva, if it doesn't fit the screen, you always want to pull from the top corners, and you never want to pull from the middles. If you pull from the middles, it distorts the picture. But if you pull from the corners, it sizes the picture for the face that you want, or for the space, not face, for the space that you want. But that's how you can use Canva text to image to create images to post on your social sites. So that is a bonus training that I just threw in there for you. Library helped me learn Canva and can YouTube Canva basics. Awesome, Carlene. Good for you. All right, my friends. Well, that is today's presentation. Please take your workbook and go into whatever version of ChatGPT that you have and start learning about your ideal client. Post your findings inside of the Facebook group. I'm going to drop the link to the Facebook group one more time. If you have not joined the Facebook group, just go ahead and answer those 3 questions. I will get you right in before the night is over. And the thing about when you go in here and start asking questions about your ideal client, remember to be as specific and precise as possible so you get the best results. And you are always welcome, Carol. Appreciate you. Appreciate all of you for being here. Carol's been following me around since last September, and I love her. And I love Jo. She's been following me around since September 2021. I love Tammy. Tammy's been following me around since 2018. So I love you all individually and collectively for trusting me to teach you about my business and how I'm using these digital tools to stay current and relevant on social media. And last shameless plug, if you want to get your hands on the Ultimate AI Toolkit, which includes everything that I showed you and the replay of all 5 days of this training, I'm dropping that link in the comments. You can get it for $127 up until midnight. After midnight, you're going to get regular retail pricing of $197, which is what it goes for to the general public. And with that being said, thank you. Everyone have a wonderful evening. I will see you here tomorrow night. I will open the room at 6:45. We'll start promptly at 7:05. Everyone enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you and bye-bye.